Good morning, my wonderful friends and followers and subscribers and Trevorites, but mainly the subscribers, because you're the people that keep my channel growing. And for that, I am forever grateful. But if you're watching this and you've not yet subscribed, why not? It's free. Well, people, I'll just start off by saying that yesterday I received an email telling me not to go too close to the camera because someone could see the dryness in my mouth and needed a drink. So, sorry about that. A lot of people are asking me to change my introduction, so I'll leave it up to you to make comments. I will put a poll out and find out if you think I should change it. But it's Tuesday today, and it's an important day, because later on this morning, I'm heading to London to meet up with Jason. We may have a bite to eat, I don't know. And then we're heading to the House of Lords to do with veterans' issues and mental health. So we'll see how that goes. Right. The emails keep coming in, and I am appreciative of many of the emails. In fact, all of them. I don't get any negativity now, which is great. Probably because I've got rid of all the negativity. Right, so what's happening in today's wonderful world? Well, it seems that five people are lost. They decided to go into a submarine and go 12,500 feet down to look at the remains of the Titanic. Titanic. Yes. So a British billionaire is now missing. As they were down there, I believe they've got about 60 hours of air left before they perish. They've lost communications with the guys on the sea, or girls on the sea, don't know. So they're stuck 12,000 feet below, below the water. What a shame. These things happen, you know. Let's hope they get rescued. But it is quite a distance down to the Titanic, I must admit. So, there we go. You know what? I get the fact that people want to go down and take photographs of it. I get it. But there is jewels and stuff now on the Titanic. There's actually stuff that you could rescue and bring to a museum. But due to the laws of the sea and the fact that it's a grave, we're not allowed to bring up wonderful, beautiful artifacts to the surface because it's classed as a grave. The law should be changed where if you come across those type of items, you can rescue them, but you must give them into the museum which looks after that particular item so that we can all see it. That's just my opinion. Right, what else is happening? The Tory Party are imploding, aren't they? They are imploding. Everyone's out to get each other. Well, the worst thing they did is go after a Prime Minister. Now, regardless what you think, they're going after Boris Johnson. Boris Johnson's like, okay, fair enough. Boris Johnson's now had his pass revoked. He's not even allowed into the House of Commons anymore. He's not allowed near the building. Check that out. That's one hell of a drop from a Prime Minister to a local MP to being banned from the Parliament. Well, Boris has come out, gloves off now, isn't he? He's going, well, check this date, check this date, check this date. Those MPs slagging me off here, they were at that party. Those MPs slagging me off there, yep, they were at that party, check the list. Boris has thrown every MP to the wolves. He's like, you know what? If you're going to come after me, make sure you have nothing in your closets. And there we go. I just wish MPs would have went after Tony Blair with as much vile and robustness as they're going after Boris. After all, he invaded the country and millions of people were displaced across the world. So, you know, yeah. And the Partygate video, which is out now, in it, all these staff members all dancing and drinking in the one room. Why are they not being arrested? I do believe the Metropolitan Police are opening up a new inquiry into this. More taxpayer-funded money, isn't it, going at them? But, you know, in my opinion, I also believe that maybe the Labour Party were doing exactly the same thing, but they just, because they weren't in government, they sort of got away with it. They've slipped below the net. Bit of a shame. What else? Lawrence Fox. Lawrence, listen. Lawrence, I love you to bits. You're a great guy. You know, you stand up. You're not feared of anything. You stand up for what you believe in. I get it, and people support you. But Jesus, mate. You're going to bring more and more attacks towards yourself, especially when you're standing in your own garden burning LGBT flags. We know what it stands for. Some of us don't like it. We get it. Especially the trans side of it. We all have our opinion. Have your opinion. But the minute you decide to wear an LGBT t-shirt and set fire to flags, you're going to bring hate in. You're going to bring unwanted hate in towards you, buddy. And it's not warranted. You've got enough going on your plate without that. So good luck to you. That's all I say. Now, what else is going on in the world? The world of mischiefs is a teacher. Not all teachers, a teacher. Right. So in a classroom, I won't mention where. In a classroom, a teacher decides, for some reason, to let children identify as what they want. Now, we know that Rishi Sunak's changing the law, so teachers can make a common sense approach and go, John, put it down, you're not a dog. Stephen, sit down, you're not a cat. So teachers need to use their common sense when approaching these matters. And Rishi Sunak is telling them, they're not what they say they are. You're in charge of that classroom. Make sure that pupils understand. Well, check this out. A pupil in a classroom identified as a cat. A cat. Now, another pupil turned around in the classroom and says, you're not a cat. Stop being stupid. Sit down. Well, the teacher went mad. And the teacher verbally attacked the child that stood up and said, that's not a cat. Imagine the teacher sticking up for someone that identifies as a cat and having a go at another pupil for it. That teacher, in my own opinion, needs sacked. If a young child is having to tell you the truth in a classroom, and as a teacher you're not able to back that child up and shut down the shit that's a cat, then you're in the wrong profession, and I'm sure people will comment below, and it's because of that teacher's opinion, it puts all the teachers in bad light. I'm just saying, there's many teachers out there that do great jobs. There's some that don't. It's like every profession. But come on, common sense, people, common sense. Well, people, this brings on to my exclusive story. Check this out. Now, we all know, because it's everywhere in the media, we all know about the Archetypes podcast and the Harkles. Let's not go on about that. That's now put to bed. They don't have a contract anymore. It's been ripped up. We know that one of the we know that one of the executives, in fact, the person in charge of innovation and monetization at Spotify, turned around and said that the Harkles were grifters, didn't he? Well, check this out. And I had to write it down here. Meghan Markle has now been accused of faking her interviews for her Spotify podcast. Yes, check this out. It's alleged that her staff did the talks with guests on the show. So Meghan had her staff interview the guests on the show, and then prior to going out on the podcast, she did a voiceover. Her staff, to make it look like Meghan was doing the interviews. Now, that is despicable, is it not? Is it not? I think it is. It's the lowest of the low. It just goes to show that some people are willing. No wonder Spotify got rid of them. But anyway, listen, I'm going to head off. I'm heading out, actually. I'm going to head to Felixstowe in about 2 minutes. So, listen, have a great day, everyone. Stay safe. And if you haven't been on to it's not my Amazon. Go on to Amazon if you haven't done it, and you can pre-order my new book. It's out in the shops this Friday. Have a great day, everyone. Stay safe, and thanks for supporting my podcast. Oh, and one last thing. Yes, forgot to mention it, stupidly. Balanced Body Hub is a YouTube channel put out by my ex-wife that I support 100%. And why do I support her? Because she supports my son 100%. So there we go. If you haven't subscribed to her channel, why not? It's free. Have a great day. Stay safe.